Hi guys, welcome. So this is a 2017 Forest River Rockwood Ultralight that I bought almost 2 years ago now to live in full time for about 5 years or so, give or take. I wanted to make this video because I feel like there's not that much content out there showing the renovations that I made to my travel trailer. I put in a lot of wood paneling and included a lot of natural elements and brightened up the space with a lot of color. Every single part of my design is very intentionally thought out and really is its own piece of art in itself. So yeah, make sure you stay until the end to see how everything came together. I also wanted to do this video because I want to be able to talk to you about things that I haven't before in previous videos, showing a breakdown and detailed step-by-step of each part of this renovation, which I'll make sure to link throughout this video so you can go back and watch that if you want to. So I won't really be talking too much about how I did things since I've already made videos on that, but more so about how I feel about everything. I can't really give you an actual timeline of how long everything took me. I spent 5 months not living in the RV and just purely renovating it, doing the walls, cabinetry, and roof repair. It took me that long because I work full-time and I homeschool my son, so I have a lot on my plate, and I also get overwhelmed easily, so I really had to take it at my own pace. And by the way, I have no experience, no skills. Everything I've learned has just been purely on my own. I don't really have anyone in my life that has that knowledge either. So yeah, I've learned through YouTube, internet searching, and yeah. So to give you some background information, I bought this trailer from a smaller trailer company near where I live. I really wish, looking back, that I had taken a bit more time to look around at my options and, I don't know, maybe look at Camping World and other more well-known places. But ultimately, I am overall glad with the route I took. I just think I went a bit too fast. And that was mainly due to just being so excited and just ready to start my life and to start the renovation and to move out of my parents and just begin my own life, really. So yeah, I really didn't spend long looking. I think I looked at like 2 trailers before this. Yeah, 2. And this third one, it was out of my budget. I really didn't want to spend more than $20,000, preferably $15,000. But every trailer that I looked at in my budget was just not really going to fit my family well. I really didn't want it to be too small, and most of the $15,000 ones are much smaller than 30 feet. And this one was just really, I loved the layout, the floor plan. I loved that the bedroom was separated from the living space by the bathroom, because I wanted my son to have his own privacy as well as me to have my own privacy. That was really important for me. And yeah, there was a lot of other factors that came into why I chose this RV. I loved the windows. That was a huge thing for me. But anyway, so I spent around almost $23,000 for this RV, and I'm still paying it off. I have about $13,000 left and trying to pay that off as quickly as I can. But yeah, so like I said, I think looking back, I would have definitely taken more time to find an RV that I loved the same but was more in my budget, because now I'm still paying it off. And the whole point of doing this was to be, well, partially was to be financially free, and I pay about $300 every month, and you know, like almost like a third of that goes to interest. So it kind of sucks, you know. But yeah, I've made a plan and trying to pay as much as I can and just pay it off, but it's still a lot of money, especially because I had bought my truck outright from my stepdad around the same time. So that really just took all my savings. And yeah, but anyway, as far as the design goes, you can probably see already I am making a lot of drastic changes. I told myself it would look nothing like how I bought it. If you know me, you know I hate the monochrome, brown, beige, gray, white, blacks. I love that for you if you love that, but it's just not me. I am very whimsical, magical, fantasy lover type girly, and I really wanted this space to feel that way and to be like I was entering just my own safe space, because this is going to be my full-time home for years, and I wanted to make sure I felt happy and safe in it. And yeah, I am a big fan of dopamine decor, so I really made my inner child very overjoyed with this RV renovation. The walls that I did with the wood paneling, if you are worried about like the weight that I put, make sure to go watch that video, because I think I kind of talk about that there. I took out the weight from like the original couches and decided to have the wood paneling instead, because I feel like the natural wood was very important to me to make it feel like more of a home rather than a trailer. I didn't want to just simply paint over everything. But yeah, in the bedroom and the bathroom, I decided to do paint. And for this bathroom right here, I am using a lime wash paint. I haven't made a video on this, but I really, really loved the lime wash, the way it came out. I just wish I had prepped it better. I was trying to go the more budget-friendly route and skimped out on the primer. I really should have bought 2 or maybe a bigger size. And now I'm kind of seeing the chipping and stuff like that, which just looks bad, you know. So what I've learned during renovation is if you're going to do something, do it right the first time. Don't take shortcuts, and yeah. So here's the final renovation, how everything came out. If you made it this far, thank you for watching and being here. I really hope that you got something out of this video. I know I'm kind of rambling a lot, but I feel like it's just kind of refreshing to not have like a scripted video all the time and just be authentic. So yeah. I really personally, I love the way everything came out. It feels like my dream little cottage in here and doesn't feel like an RV, which is what I was going for. Having those magical vibes and aesthetic was really important to me and my mental wellness. I'm very affected like by my surroundings and how my space feels. So it truly is very magical in here. There's still a lot of projects that I need to do that are just going to make this place way more functional and complete the aesthetic, but you'll just have to stay tuned for that.